Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy 30, man. We back with another video. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, smash the like button. We've been growing subscribers by the day, man. I love it. The Discord been growing. The link to my Discord, completely free. You don't pay for nothing on my channel, bro. This all stuff free. The Discord will be in the description with the link, man. I appreciate all the support. Let's hop right into it. Last night, man, we went 1-3. 1-3. Yeah, I said it. Only thing cash was the ladder challenge, which I'm happy the baseball ladder challenge did cash, but going 1-3 is unacceptable. And of course, I want to have a great night before it's nothing but baseball and hockey today, because you know how shaky baseball been. But I woke up this morning, man. I was gonna go to work, but you know what I did? I'm gonna tell you, you know what I did? I called out. I called out of work. Had to take care of some stuff at home. So you know what? I gotta focus. We haven't had a winning baseball day in a while. It's time to have a winning baseball day. So today, I got 4 baseball bets. Of course, I got the ladder challenge, day 2 of the baseball runs ticket. We're doing day 2 of that as well. One hockey play that I completely love. I love every play today. I put in the Discord. I feel like a full sweep today. And I'm not capping, I'm not lying. I looked at every possible thing. Baseball has been so shaky. We know how weird it's been, but I have to have a winning day. I just don't see a scenario. I covered all factors. Pitching, out, everything, teams to get struck. Like, I looked at everything I can possibly look at. Every single thing I can look at in the comforts of my own home today to make sure we have a winning positive day. Y'all can see how serious I am. I don't want a losing day. So 4 baseball bets, a hockey bet. Let's hop right into it, man. Let's just hop right into the baseball ladder challenge. Normally I do this last, but I don't want to jinx anything. One of these guys have an early 12 o'clock game, so I want y'all to see this video an hour, 2 hours before the game starts. So day 2 of the ladder challenge, where we taking roughly $35 into like 65 or 66, whatever your odds look like for day 2. So the goal is after day 5, we'll have about $350. From starting with $20, you're gonna end up with $350 4 days from now if we cash these 2 legs every day. I think it was like minus 120. So I got these 2 players to not get a run. Listen to me, bro. Listen to me closely. Now, I'm going to give y'all not a cheat code, but just something I used to do like a while ago. So, you know how we got these 2 players on the ladder challenge to go under a run, right? And they're like minus 200 or minus whatever it is, right? It might be, if you want to, if you say 30, now I'm going to play the ladder with the money with the 20, we're going to take it to 60 and keep going. If you want to sprinkle like something small on the over, just to try to catch both sides, you can do that well, because if these guys do happen to get a run, a lot of times they get them late in the game and kill us in the 7th and 8th inning. And before the game, the odds of them getting over a run was like plus 180, right? Nothing too crazy. But if they get a run in the 8th inning, you can best believe that over, for them to get that run, was almost impossible. You're looking at a plus 6, plus 700. It didn't happen. How many times have we lost a bet like this? A player got a run in the 9th inning. In the last 2 innings of the game, the player get a run. It happens all the time. I would like to think that none of these guys gonna get a run, but if you want, I'm not, because I'm locking in completely with it. But if you want to sprinkle a little something, like we betting 35 to turn into 60, what's wrong with you throwing $5 on the over? You still making money on the back end. You know what I'm saying? So what's wrong with you taking $3 and putting it on a plus 800 in the 8th inning? And if you get it, you make you 20. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So just something to think about, trying to catch both ends. But I like these guys to both go under. They should not get a run. Let's get into the picks for the day. Other picks: Islanders and Blue Jackets. Maxim, right? Don't even try to pronounce his last name. You won't be able to say it. Maxim would not go over 1.5 shots on goal. Y'all know we did 3 of these the other day. We cashed all 3 with hockey. I know my guys in my Discord want me to put out more hockey bets, but man, hockey is like, you know what's sad about it is, and you, when you sports bet, you guys know what I mean. I'm more confident in the baseball picks. Yet I always sweep hockey for some reason. I be shaky feeling about hockey, but I always smash the hockey picks. But the baseball picks that I love be the ones that be iffy and shaky. So it's like, I put out these hockey picks and I like them, but it's like it's like I be thinking hockey gonna sell me. But hockey isn't selling me. It's baseball that's selling me. So, but I got This is the only hockey play I got today. I love it. Maxim is not getting over 1.5 shots on goal. He normally plays about 15-minute plays. He's on the ice for about 15 minutes on ice, normally playing. But I think in the game against the Blue Jackets, it might drop down to like 11 or 12, which suits us. The less time he has on ice, the less time he has to make 2 shots, which I don't think he does. So Maxim under 1.5 total shots on goal. That's my only hockey play. Let's get into the next one. Phillies and Giants, right? So I'm not picking a winner. I'm not messing with the spread. But I am looking at the pitching. Christopher Sanchez over 5.5 strikeouts, right? Couple things. We know he's a great pitcher. At times he looks bad, but nobody's perfect. But he's a solid, great pitcher. And if he plays and the only thing about this is if he plays into the 6th inning, this is cash. He's gonna get 7, 8 strikeouts if he plays past that. If he comes out at the 4th or 5th inning, we might have an issue. But the way that the San Francisco Giants strike out a lot, they strike out so much. So they give up a lot of strikeouts. He's a great pitcher. It's almost a recipe for him to go over 5.5. If it was up to 6.5, I'd be a little shaky, but I think he gets 6 no matter what. 7 is a little questionable. I feel like they're going to bump this up before the game start. So I took Christopher Sanchez over 5.5 strikeouts because I feel like the way San Francisco, they get struck out so much that only way that he's not going to play in a 6, 7 inning is if he's struggling. And he's struggling. It's been a long 5 innings. But if the first 5 innings go by fast, that's strikeouts. He can have 6 after the first 5. So I think this is his type of game. I do think the Phillies win this game because I think the pitching is strong on their side and they're going to have a better defense. They win this game. But I don't want to mess with the winner or nothing like that. So give me Phillies and Giants. Christopher Sanchez over 5.5 strikeouts. Let's get into the next one. Royals versus Tigers, right? I got it over 7.5 and over 7.5 total runs. The truth of the matter is I would have took this at over 8.5 total runs. Both pitchers today that start, they got a combined average, both of them, a 4.5 ERA. That is complete horse shit. It's going to be a shootout, a lot of runs. I think Tigers end up pulling it out, but I don't think they're going to beat them by 3 or 4 runs. I just don't see it. I don't see like a 10-3 finish, nothing like that. I think it could be like a 7-6 finish or like a 5-4 type finish, but I think it's going to be high scoring, fast paced, a lot of hits, might see some home runs. Whenever a game, like it's one thing to have one team with a bad pitcher, but when both games doesn't have a great pitcher, you almost know runs are going to be scored. So I almost looked into things like Detroit team total runs over. I looked into that. I also looked into first 5 total runs over. But I ended up leaving it alone. I just took full game. Because, when I take an under, I like doing first 5 because it's a half of the game. But if you're going to take an under, you don't want to rely on just the first 5. Because what if they go, let's just say if they at 2-1 after 5. And now they only at 3. And the line was 3.5. But then they scored 4 goals in one inning. And you're like, oh, they could have did this 3 innings, but they just didn't have the way the game goes. They switch pitchers, whatever. But with these 2 pitchers, I love the over in this game. I know a lot of people's on Kansas City. I don't know why. I think Detroit wins this game. But I'm not messing with that. I'm just taking Kansas City, Detroit over 7.5 total goals. Let's get into the next baseball bet. Last bet of the day, 3-leg baseball parlay, right? We already did the ladder. This isn't the ladder. And you might be saying 30. You must be confident in baseball if you put together a 3-leg parlay. Bro, I'm super confident. I don't know what it is. I woke up feeling different about baseball, but it's the 3 legs, right? So we're taking all alternate lines. So we got 3 games, 3 baseball games. We got the Mets and the Cardinals over 5.5. And I believe we have also, it was the Athletics and because I don't got the picture in front of me. I posted it on the screen, but it was the Mets and Cardinals over 5.5. The Guardians and the Orioles under 10.5. And then it was, I believe, the Athletics and the White Sox over 5.5. So this a little 3-leg MLB plus 145. Listen, I feel like this has literally a 75% chance of hitting. I do not know who sells me. I think this is perfect matchup. I looked at everything possible. That's how confident I am. Because people say they're confident, then they don't go with their move. I'm going with my move. These are the picks for the day. Full baseball slate. Let's go 4-0, 5-0, and cash this ladder challenge. That's how I'm feeling, man. So lock this 3-leg in, lock all these picks in, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in and day out. The support has been crazy, along with TikTok and YouTube, man. Even when Lucas, man, we done had some weird days, man. Like I hit the ladder and hit 1 or 2 bets, but like I haven't, fun fact, I haven't had a full sweep since I started the Discord. You know what I mean? So I just don't know what's going on, but we're going to bounce back. We're going to get back on this winning streak. And let's turn up and make this money, man. So lock these picks in. I'm going to catch y'all in the comments, man. 30 out.